Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Omashala Ine-Olalere, aka Mashi, and this is Mashi Space. So today I'm going to share with you guys my wedding journey, and I would like to start a pre-wedding series. Let's call this pre-wedding series episode 1, which basically I'll be shedding light on when I got the ginger to start planning my white wedding. So I've always had it in mind. So firstly, I had my traditional wedding that was in December 2021 on Christmas Day, actually, interestingly. Yes, I had my traditional wedding on Christmas Day, December 25th, 2021. And yeah, we just decided that we wanted to break it down, and that's because we thought we didn't want to do everything all at once based on our preferences. So my husband preferred the trad in Nigeria, where we have like the families, everybody present, especially our families, our friends that we grew up with and all to celebrate with us. But I've kind of always wanted a destination wedding, but I mean, I just decided, okay, destination. The thing about destination is visa is one of the restraints. So not everybody that I would love to be there would be there due to visa and all that. And I know like it depends on where, but I wasn't really looking at something too far, maybe like islands, like on the islands or something like that, or even in Puerto Rico or something like that. But at the same time, too, visa was one of the restraints. And then I also thought about the financial aspect for everyone. So it might not just be convenient at that point to travel. So I decided that we live in Texas, USA, in Dallas, and I decided that we should have it done here, as a matter of fact, in our city, because that way it just feels like people that matters to us, they're coming to visit, and also people that couldn't make it to Nigeria, that our friends and our family over here can come, can join us to celebrate. Nurture this idea honestly from the onset. I'd always had a clear understanding of what I wanted my white wedding to be and all that. Let me say this. Okay, so my husband was really big on the trad. To be honest, I was kind of like indifferent whether it's big or whether it's not big, because in my own head, I have worn my white dress. I have walked down the aisle. You know, all of those mushy mushy stuff that some of we ladies really like, and also yeah, to me, like in as much as I know that the white wedding, church wedding, however we want you to refer to it as, is not really our culture. Some they still this deliberation on which wedding is the most important. To me, all are important. It just depends on the person. So to my husband, of course, legal is definitely important. And then the trad was more him, because it's like family coming together and all of the traditional rite. And the fact that I am from Delta State, I'm from the South, I'm Ishikiri. He's Yoruba, is from Ekiti State. And you know, like during the wedding and all, like we do it in the bride's like family side, and also he having to wear my cultural regalia and meet, and then transition to the Yoruba one to show that, oh yes, I've been fully paid for and I'm now a Yoruba bride. Like that was really big to him. But to me, like I'd always dreamed of having a white wedding. So at first he had this idea that, oh, he'll probably, You'll probably like once we're in and then there's a chat, you probably get off her mind. I thought the same too, I wouldn't lie. I thought the same, but it kept ringing strongly in my mind that I really want to do this just because, my heart desire has a way of when we desire something, it makes our heart desire comes to a reality. I really do believe that God is the one, like when you're in tune with the Holy Spirit, God has a way just to, align with His will for you in and that's what we usually pray for God to guide our step, direct our path, all that. So I really do believe that nothing is a coincidence. If you really desire something, then it is probably in God's will for you, and at God's timing it would manifest. And that's what I believe this whole white wedding was. It felt like even I too believed at first that I'm not gonna have a white wedding. There were so many back and forth, and but I mean, what we used to compensate ourselves, and thank God for, like, understanding family members. Everyone just felt like, oh yes, since they already participated in one and this one is literally me, the bride, that I really do want it. And I mean, I love all of my family members, from mine to my in-laws, everybody. They're like so supportive, so everything. And I really bless God for the kind of family that I have, and the one that, like, God took me to. And but yeah, due to visa and not all are able to come, but I know that they'll be there in spirit. Okay, so yes, aside the whole visa, why we didn't do my plan before was after the trad, and then would have the white the year after, which was 2022. But then, as you all know, pregnancy happened, and yeah, pregnancy happened, and goals, focus, all that changed. Cause and then, like, after pregnancy, postpartum, I had my baby in April 2023. I'm also April. So yeah, we are, like I mentioned in my first introductory video, we all have the same zodiac sign: my husband, my baby, and myself. So yes, baby happened, pregnancy happened 2022, baby happened 2023. And of course, we do plan on expanding our families and all that. So it just felt like, okay, 2022 there was activity, 2023 we understood, like, baby, postpartum, a lot of adjustment and all of that. Look who we have here. This is Adedoja Ine-Olalere, aka Lady D. Woo! Yay! 2024, what is going on? And of course, we had like more goals, because as the year goes by, we plan goals. We set aside goals as a family, what we want to achieve this year. And I just felt like this year felt quite flexible. And I wouldn't lie, it was from like 2023 when I kind of like had the vision that this 2024 might work. I kind of started an early planning, just making inquiries, what are the odds, because, like, financial factor, I had to make sure that it's not something that is going to tamper with our expenses that are already there, and all other things that we may have had planned out, like, do we accommodate it. So I started making my findings, all that, just making an inquiry to find out, like, what the cost could actually be like on an average, if I want a basic, a medium kind of wedding, or a large kind of wedding, like what the cost would be like. Started factoring the whole that I was doing all this before my husband, because I was just so afraid. Now he had already gotten so comfortable, and in his head he felt like this is not happening again. So just finding herself, because there are so many things, which really they are, but the thing was just really strong in my heart, and I felt like for it to be strong, maybe God is trying to tell me something, because that's like my walk with God, my personal walk with God. It's like when something is strong in my heart, I pray about it, I have faith, and God just tells me, just take a leap of faith. So the leap of faith could just be, just go make an inquiry, just go do this. And when it's truly yours, it's all going to come together to work for you good. So when I started this, it just felt like a very nice fantasy and an imagination. But I mean, I'm just going to stop here for now and I'll continue. I already literally arranged my episodes. So basically, in episode one, this is just me highlighting my ginger and when I started. But yeah, when I told my friends and everybody, they were like, you know what? Yeah, that's great. Let's do this. Let's do it. And I'm like, are you guys sure? And so yeah, that's it for my first episode on the pre-wedding series. For episode 2, I am going to share how I started by Faye, brought a planner in, built a team, spoke to like some of the vendors, all that. So I hope you guys had fun watching this. I enjoyed making it, and yeah, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I remain Mashi, and this is Mashi's Space. Thank you and have a blessed day. Mwah.